Yo, what is up, everybody? Put it in the books. The New York Mets just swept the Philadelphia Phillies. Max Scherzer pitched the gem, 7 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, only one earned, 9 Ks. He looks like the old Max, and man, if he is, then things might be looking up for our Mets. Um, this is what I think two, maybe three starts in a row where he's looked really good. I said it, what I want to say, a month back that I didn't think this guy was done yet. Everybody, a lot of people were writing him off. I think it's too early for that, and he's proven it so far. So hopefully he continues this. Um, the offense, Mark Canna owns the Phillies. 2 run homer, another 2 run homer. The dude sees the Philadelphia Phillies and his eyes light up. He sees the month of June and his eyes light up. Hopefully, he can continue that. If this is the Mark Canna that we're going to get, I have no problem with him being on this team. I have no problem with him getting starts. I still think he's a fourth outfielder, but right now for this team, he's more of a starter. But as far as, I'm not going to harp too much on the Daniel Vogelback stuff. Everybody on Mets Twitter has pretty much said what needs to be said as far as that's concerned. Um, Vogelback just is not a good player, and he, for some reason, keeps getting starts. It's unexplainable, but if we keep winning, I don't really care, to be honest. Um, yeah, just win ball games. If you win ball games, I'm not gonna really bitch about the lineup. I do think we're stunning Vientos' growth a little bit. He did come in and pinch hit and got a big sack fly for us. So I don't know. Hopefully, Bucks saw that and we'll give him a shot maybe to start tomorrow. I believe we're going up against our old buddy Chris Bassett tomorrow. So hopefully that's another W against a former Mets starter. Um, but yeah, man, it's great win, great series. You really can't ask for much more when a rival comes in, especially when you're at home. You want to definitely take the series, but if you get a sweep, that's even better. I think we're 30-27 now, up to 3 games over 500. We're we can get on a run here. Maybe we won't be that 500 team that I've been saying, and a lot of people have been saying that we basically are right now, just a 500 team. But we get on a win streak here, we might be better than that. Um, Definitely need the bats to start coming alive a little more, but I'll take it. So I'll read off some stats. If you're not watching now, catch this on the replay. I appreciate you guys um, for watching, and if you aren't subscribed yet, please subscribe to the channel. Um, so Mike Mayer, he puts out a lot of great stats. How many times Met starters went at least 6 innings in the first 43 starts of the year? 7. At least 6 innings in the last 14 starts? 9. So you can see why things are starting to look up a little bit for us, with the pitching getting better. Um, Jolly Olive put out another good stat. Max Scherzer, last 4 starts, 25 innings pitched, 1.08 ERA, 28 Ks, and 4 walks. 23 whiffs on his fastball in his last 2 games started. 25 whiffs on his fastball in his first 5 games this year. So definitely he's trending up, like I said. Um, Another good sign was of Max's 101 pitches today. 17 of them were 94 miles an hour or higher. Uh, Before that, he'd only, in his previous 8 starts, he reached that figure just 71 pitches or 10.5% of the time. So definitely the signs, the stats, velocity, everything is pointing in the right direction for Max. So that's what you like to see. Um, the team as a whole, just I mean, like I said, just win ball games. That's all we need to do. This is I know a lot of people are a little nervous about this month. It is a tough schedule, but I said it in a tweet. We always play down to the competition anyway, so I kind of look forward to seeing how we do this month against tougher competition. I think we'll rise up to the challenge. We got Toronto coming in next for 3. Um, then we go to Atlanta for 3, and then the Mets come to Pittsburgh, which I will be in attendance for all 3 of those ball games. I'll be doing a lot of content down there. Looking forward to it. Very excited. Got my tickets and the hotel all booked. So, and after Pittsburgh, we got the Subway Series at City for 2. Then St. Louis, go to Houston, go to Philly, Milwaukee at home for 4, and we close out the month with San Francisco. So yeah, it's an interesting month for to say the least, but I don't think there's any teams there that are unbeatable. I think we have a good shot against all of them. So just to recap the series a little bit. So game 1, we saw Kodai Senga go out there and pitch a gem. We got a 2-0 win. He Lindor hit a homer to get the offense going, and Kodai when he's not walking dudes is, I mean, he's lights out, man. And then yesterday, Cookie went out there. He's another guy. A lot of myself included. I did write Cookie off. I thought he was done, but man, he looked sharp yesterday. Gave us 6 solid innings. He wanted to go more. He was hiding from Buck Showalter in the dugout. That's a good sign. We need these pitchers. That's what's gonna carry us, man. It always kind of has been. I mean, yeah, the offense, we need it to click as well, but we're gonna go as far as our pitching takes us. And if we get Max going, we got Cookie going. If Verlander can be more consistent, Kodai keeps doing his thing, then we're good, regardless of what McGill does. I don't trust McGill. Really don't necessarily trust Cookie all that much, but if he's going to keep going out there and proving me wrong, then right on. I'm excited to see it. So, yeah, we got a 4-1 win yesterday, and then obviously we just witnessed the win today, 4-2. Said it, Max was great. I love seeing him pitch the way he did today. He looked like the old Max. His fastball had life to it. Just a little shaky in that first inning, but not that throwing error by Alvarez didn't help. But he settled in and he didn't let anything else up. Chris, what's up, Chris? Thanks for stopping in. Great sweep. Yes, it was. Good to see. I was just talking about it. Good to see the boys just stepping up against a rival, man. It was much needed. The home cooking, the Mets obviously seem to play much better at home. So being at home is helping. Like I said, the offense, we'd like to see a little more out of it, but you gotta take the good and not so much harp on the bad when you're winning. So the offense hopefully will start cooking. I mean, if Canna can keep doing what he's doing, that's certainly a help. Just need the big guns to get on a tear, man. It's for some reason at times Nimmo and Alonso, Lindor, all of them just kind of just disappear, and it seems like it's all at the same time. Like, we need somebody, one of them to like. Be nice if all of them did, but need definitely one of them to carry us for a little bit. So yeah, I mean, the offense was pretty much the Mark Canha show all series. Well, I guess not so much the first game, but the last 2 games for sure. Like I said a little bit earlier, he just owns Philly, man. He owns Philly. I'd love it if he could keep it up against Toronto. So I'll get into that because there's not too much negative to harp on, and not to for these last few games. So that's a good thing. So we'll get into the next series a little bit here. We got tomorrow night. We got Verlander against Chris Bassett. Bassett's been up and down this year. He's had some very good starts. I think he had a complete game against the Braves. Looked really sharp. He's 3.80 ERA. He's 5-4. Hopefully we get him on a bad night. We know he kind of has issues pitching in New York. I mean, he said that crap last year at the end of last year that it was hard pitching in New York or whatever. But so hopefully that gets to him a little bit. And then Verlander, he's been up and down. I think he's due for a good one though. So hopefully we see Verlander do his thing. Mets don't have any big stats against Lindor and funny enough, Vogelback are hitting 333 against Bassett. I really am tired of seeing Vogelback, but like I said, it is what it is. If we're winning, then I guess I'll take it. I just feel like we're stunning Viento's growth by just sitting his ass on the bench. And he's proven in the little time that he does play, the dude can produce. So I don't know. Maybe something will get through Buck's stickhead. Be on the lookout for George Springer against Verlander. He's 385 in 13 at bats. He has a homer and 2 RBIs. So hopefully we can keep him in check. Bo Bichette's having a great year, so we need to keep him in line too. The second game is Jose Barrios against Trevor McGill. Barrios is another one of those dudes. He's got great stuff, but he's very up and down. He hasn't really been the pitcher that he was in Minnesota with Toronto. So let's hope we can get to him too. McGill, we know McGill, man. It depends on what McGill's going to show up. Is it going to be the McGill that has no confidence and walks the ballpark and is out of the game in 4 or 5 innings? Or is he going to settle in and give us 6 solid 2-3 run ball? Because at this point, that's my highest hopes for him is to him if he could just get us 6 innings, man. And the Mets have proven, I think they're 16-0 now when their starters go 6. So they've proven that if the pitching can do its job, they can win ball games. So hopefully McGill will show up on Saturday. And then to close this series is Kikuchi. I forget his first name. Kikuchi, the lefty out of Toronto. 6-2 with a 4.47 ERA. He's going up against TBD at the moment. Believe I saw a story say that Kodai might go Sunday. It'll be the first time he would go on just normal rest. They've been giving him extra rest, but I guess Buck is interested to see what he can do on just regular rest. So we'll see if that's what they do indeed do. If so, it would be the battle of the Japanese pitchers. Kodai at home has been phenomenal. So if he does pitch, hopefully he can continue that. Seems like the warm weather will help him a little bit. I think the weather's supposed to be nice in New York this weekend. I don't live there, so I don't know. Speaking of that, just a little teaser. Since I think Chris is still in the building. Me and Chris are going to be doing a more consistent. It's not really a post-game show. It's going to be like a day after show. I believe it'll be after every Mets series. So be on the lookout for that. And that's not till the end of the month, but I just want to throw that little teaser out there for anyone watching. Be on the lookout for it. We're going to roll out the name. I think we got the name, but I don't want to release it yet. And we're going to try to get a logo and whatnot. It'll be cool. I'm looking forward to, me and Chris already work well together. Looking forward to doing more stuff with him and on a more consistent basis. So I think it'll be fun, man. I think I'm looking forward to that. I think we can do good things with that, and hopefully it takes off and is a good thing for both our channels, and we get good exposure from it. Um, he's a little better at the backgrounds and backdrops than I am, so hopefully he cooks up something nice. uh, so anyway, just be on the lookout for that. So yeah, the Blue Jays come in. They're 30-27 as well. So two teams that are pretty even. I'd say. Obviously the AL East is a lot better than the NL East. So we'll see how it goes this weekend. Chris says, "Yes, sir. Going to be a blast. Looking forward. I'm looking forward to it too, man. I like that you came up with the idea. I like that we could bounce things off of each other and yeah, looking forward to that for sure. So yeah, as far as this series, man, it's great to get a sweep. I hope I'm not expecting a sweep over Toronto, but I hope we could at least take 2 out of 3 there and just keep it rolling. We just need to keep the momentum going, especially going into Atlanta next week. Um, and the Mets in Pittsburgh, the Mets always have some issues in Pittsburgh. I know, I can attest to it because I'm always there. I don't remember the last time I missed a series. Um, Actually, funny enough, what was it, 2 years ago? Um, I was there. Edwin Diaz came in for a save, and I think it was Jacob Stallings came up. The bases loaded, hit a grand slam, walk-off home run. Absolutely tore me apart. The place went insane. It was fireworks night. I did not want to stay for the fireworks. I immediately bolted out of my seat. I left. I had friends there with me. I didn't even talk to them. I walked out of the stadium. I walked straight to the hotel. Thankfully, the hotel was right across the street. Walked straight into the hotel, just slammed the door. I had tickets for the next game, and I'm not going to lie to you, I sold them. They ended up winning that game, but I was so distraught after they had lost Friday and Saturday. And I'd had enough. That it gutted me. I didn't want to see it anymore. I just sold the tickets and I drove back home. Uh, so that's how things can go in Pittsburgh sometimes. Last year was a little better. I believe we lost our first game in Pittsburgh, but then we picked up the other 2 wins. But Pittsburgh's always a good time, at least for me. A lot of Mets fans always show up. PNC is like absolutely beautiful ballpark. So I look forward to that and be on the lookout for content coming out from there. I'm going to try to film some stuff around the ballpark and yeah, just put out stuff. If you have anything you just in particular you'd like to see for at PNC Park, let me know. They have good food. Maybe I'll review some food there too. I know I'll be sitting right behind home plate for that Sunday game, so I'm gonna try to do a little video of there. They have like a nice restaurant where you get like all you can eat buffet before the game, and then all kinds of snacks and stuff. Like you can just it comes with the ticket, so that'll be fun. Yeah, looking forward to that weekend for sure. So I see I have a couple other people. I don't know who you are. If you're here, please leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on the game. I'm gonna get ready to wrap up soon. It's good vibes today. Good crowds. It looked like at City for this series, which is not unexpected. The Mets and Phillies usually draw pretty well. No love lost between the two teams, and a lot of Philly fans always show up to New York. A lot of Mets fans always show up to Philly. So I've never been to Philly as to the stadium. Don't know that I necessarily want to go, if I'm being honest. But I mean, the goal is to eventually get to every ballpark. So someday I'll make it out there. It's not that long of a drive. I need to get out to Washington, go to a game with Chris here, or maybe Chris can come out to Pittsburgh. We can go to a game there. That would be fun too. So hopefully next year when the Mets are in town, we're still doing content and still hanging out on Twitter and YouTube, and maybe we could do some stuff together in person. That'd be cool. So, anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. If you didn't watch live, please, and you're watching the replay, please subscribe, comment, and I'll get to your comments later. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I did hit 150 subscribers. That was a big goal of mine. So I appreciate anybody out there that's been supporting me. Appreciate Chris for helping out, doing content with me. The Shay and Sons guys, Keith especially. He drives me crazy with his Lindor BS, but shout out James. He's helped me out a lot from the James Nolan show. And the Mets way, they did a little article on me and everything. So anybody and everybody that's supported, I appreciate all of you. Trying to think of everybody's names. I don't want to miss people. David, Patty. I don't know if she's around, but Patty's always a big support. She's always watching my stuff and commenting. Appreciate her. Brandon from Twitter, appreciate you. You're always watching and supporting. Mez, another guy. I could go on and on and on. I don't want to go too long. But yeah, thank you everybody for subscribing, for supporting. Check out my guy Chris's page as well, CPNY Sports Pod. You can find them down there in the comment section. If not, you can find in one of our, if you go back and look through my videos, you can find his info on there, I'm sure. So anyways, thanks everybody. Let's go Mets. It was a great series. Look forward to talking to you guys again soon. Oh, and be on the lookout for the podcast dropping tomorrow morning. Got my buddy Edge on this week. Talk about what it's like to be a Mets fan in Vegas. So be on the lookout for that tomorrow. All right. Talk to you guys later. Peace.